What up, Wastelanders? Christopher here, Gaslands NorCal. Thanks again for joining me for another conversion video. Now, I got a special request from my good buddy Benjamin over at Anything Four-Wheel Drive. He wanted a Mad Max Interceptor from the original movie, Ford Falcon, but he wanted it painted up in a special kind of style. He wanted it more of a cel shading look. Here's what it looks like. Here's the picture that he sent me as kind of an inspiration for what he's looking for. Now, to be honest, this is my first time trying cel shading. It's not a paint style that I have ever done. I really like it. I take a lot of inspiration from my buddy Josh Lowerre over at Badger Games. I'm going to put a tag to his Instagram, Puffa Paints. He does a fantastic job with this style. So really going to be kind of leaning on a lot of stuff that he does and taking inspiration from him on my first time doing this, of course on video, because why not? Got some lights and stuff and an engine going on. Obviously going to be getting the decals from Thomas Wynn Studios because he already has everything all set up for me and it's just beautiful. But yeah, so we will see how this goes. Hopefully I don't do a horrible job. But yeah, always like to try something new. But first off, we got to get this baby apart, get it in the stripper. Okay, we're all primed up. As you can see, I primed it in white. That's because I want to have the colors really stand out. Of course, I'm going to use the Monument Hobby Pro Acrylic. Got the blue going on, some bold Pyro red, and I'm using the warm yellow. Bored out a hole for the engine to go in, so that's going to fit in real nicely there. I'm going to try to do the striping and everything freehand, so we'll see how that goes. It's going to take a little bit. I'll try to show as much on camera as possible, but depending how long it takes, may kind of, really zoom through and jump through to different areas. So, yeah, let's start getting some paint on there, and we'll see how it goes. Alright, so I got the blue down there. A little bit of touch-up work, not too much. Not looking too bad. Freehanding, so that's not bad at all. Next is going to be a little bit more difficult with the red. Just going to be doing the line a little bit away from the white. Hopefully leaving a little white line in there. So yeah, that's going to be a little bit of a challenge. So let's get that down and we'll see how this goes. Alright, red's down. Like I said, just a little bit of touch-up work, just like last time. I'm going to have to go through and touch up some stuff after I'm all done. The lines aren't perfect, but for freehand, I don't think they're too bad. So now on to the yellow, which theoretically should be the easiest part. It's just going to be the rest of the white area in there. So, should be fine, right? Yeah, could be. So let's get it down there and see how it turns out, and then we'll start doing everything else. Alright, so the red's down, and did a little bit of a black as well right after the red. That took a long time, so I'm just going to jump through that. To get the highlightings in the edges, like in the doors and everything else, I'm going to use Nuln Oil, but I'm probably going to do it in a couple coats just to make sure it gets really dark and just in the edges. So it's more of that cel shading. Probably not exactly cel shading, but kind of, I guess. So, yeah, let's get some Nuln Oil on there, and then we'll see how it looks afterwards. Alrighty, so we're all painted up. Got the dark lines and everything going on there. Got the windows kind of with the correct shading and everything, so that's looking pretty good. Let me get some wheels and the engine and the lights all primed up and painted up, and then we'll get those on there, and then we'll do the last piece with the water slides, and then we'll be good. But yeah, looking great so far. Really pleased with it. Alright, so here we are, all with the wheels and some exhaust going on, the engine going on, the lights and everything. Yeah, this is just looking outstanding. Really pleased with how this turned out. Now we just got to get the final touches on there, get some water slides going from Wynn Studios, and then a little bit more dusting, and we will call it good. So let's get the water slides on there, yeah, and then we'll do some dusting. Alright, and there we have it. One Ford Falcon from Mad Max series originals. I'm really happy with how this turned out. Done in the cel shading style, kinda. First time trying to do that with the windows and everything else. Of course, Wynn Studios really came in on the clutch with the water slide decals. But yeah, really happy with how this turned out. A lot of inspiration from Josh, and yeah, really enjoyed doing this. Had a good time. Very pleased with how this final one turned out. If you enjoyed this video, if you learned something, please do me a favor, hit that like button. My goal is to do weekly videos, whether they're vehicle builds, train builds, whatever else. So if that's for you, please hit that sub button below and hit the ring the bell to get notified when new content drops. I do sell the majority of my builds, unless they're custom, pretty inexpensively on my Etsy page. So if you want to pick something up that I've done or see what else I've done, you can request a custom build. Check it out. Until next time, keep your foot on the gas and your finger on the trigger. Gaslands NorCal, signing out.